Let's write a song right now. Yeah. Hi everyone, my name is Manisi and today we're going to be writing a song together. Let's go. So I started with the way I write songs is kind of random. I usually start with a small idea, like a lyric or a melody, or maybe both together. So I was playing around on my ukulele and I just came up with this line. I leave piles of messy clothes on my bed, on my desk. I know that your love for me is in my head, it's in my head. So that was like my song starter, where I will build from that. And what I'm trying to do basically is what I'm trying to do is when I'm building a song, well, I usually go through verse. I try to make verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, usually. Sometimes I have a pre-chorus, but depends. It depends how I feel. And basically what I do is I kind of like explore the emotions that I'm feeling or trying to convey through this song. So right now I'm talking about being messy and also like loving someone who doesn't love you back, or thinking that, oh yeah, they love me, but it's only in my head, and like it's unrequited love, right? So basically this song is about unrequited love. So I'm just gonna roll with it, and I'm gonna try to find like play and see what we can come up with. I leave piles of messy clothes on my bed, on my desk. I know that your love for me is in my head, it's in my head. I know that you don't even care about me. It's loving you just a mistake, you know, sometimes I run out of steam and I'm like, I don't know what I'm writing, but then it helps me to kind of continue the line, to think about what I'm trying to say, put together my thoughts kind of thing. So right now where it's going, it's riding on that idea of like, that person doesn't love you, and like what is the implications of that. So wait, let me see. I need to write it down. What helps me a lot is when I have my first song starter idea, to write it down on my notes and also to record it on my voice memos. So right now I'm gonna write, I leave piles of messy clothes on my bed, on my desk. I know that your love for me is in my head, it's in my head, in my head. And then I will go back to the videos before. I will listen to what I recorded before and see if there's anything that I like or that I can put into the song. So I'm thinking about how I can move on from in my head, in my head. So I'm thinking like to change it a little bit in the third line. So kind of like, so from, I know that your love for me is in my head, it's in my head. You don't care, you don't care, you don't stare the way I do. You don't look at me, you don't see, you don't, something like that. I'm gonna shorten that part. I'm gonna do, you don't care, you don't care, you don't stare at me like you don't care, you don't look at me the way I look at you. I like that. You don't care, you don't look at me the way I look at you. It's true, it's true, it's true, it's my love. Okay, let me think. This is the part where I need to ruminate and like think. Use my brain, which I don't have much of, but anyways. You don't care, you don't care, you don't look at me the way I look at you. You don't make care. Then I also have to think about rhymes sometimes. It kind of helps me to think about the rhyming scheme or whatever. That helps me. Care, stare, lair, share. Ooh. You don't care, you don't look at me the way I look at feel. I won't share about how I feel. But tell me something, but tell me, darling, isn't real? 'Cause I know, darling, this isn't. 'Cause I know I won't share about how I feel. 'Cause I know how. 'Cause I know how this isn't. This can't be real. This isn't real. So then I'm starting to piece together this song. Sometimes I go back, like after I've written the song, I feel like, oh no, something's missing here, so then I'll go back. So I think it's like writing the first draft of your book. Like it's messy, you know. And also the song itself is messy. It's got to be messy at some point, so to be able to be organized later. So yeah, that's kind of like how I'm starting to write this song. So it's like I'm still thinking about how I'm gonna get into the chorus, but let's see. You don't care, you don't look at me the way I look at you. I won't share about how I feel, 'cause I know this isn't real. I'm thinking something like this for the chorus. The only kind of life where a love exists is in fairy tales. The only kind of life. Something like that, but let's see. It's feeling very wordy right now. It's like the only kind of life, the only kind of life where our love exists is in fairy tales. So how can I like simplify that? I'm thinking about that. So maybe something like, we can only exist in fairy tales, or our love only exists in our love only exists in fairy tales. Something like that. Our love only exists in fairy tales. Something like that. I'm thinking that could be the end of the course, actually. Let me see. So I know this isn't. You don't care. You don't look at me the way I look at you. I won't share about how I feel, 'cause I know this isn't real. Still thinking chorus. I think I got it. Let's do it. So this is gonna be called Never Be Mine or In Fairy Tales. You guys decide which one's better, Never Be Mine or In Fairy Tales. I leave piles of messy clothes on my bed, on my desk. I know that your love for me is in my head, in my head. You don't care, you don't look at me the way I look at you. I won't share about how I feel, 'cause I know this isn't real. I wish I could tell you exactly what you mean to me. I'm not pretending, but I really wish I was. I'm not the one for you, I know by now, I know. I'll never be yours, you'll never be mine. I need time to get the gist of what you said, of what you said. I'm not the kind of girl that you would ever wed, ever wed. You don't care, you don't look at me the way I look at you. You, I won't share about how I feel, 'cause I know this isn't real. I wish I could tell you exactly what you mean to me. I'm not pretending, but I really wish I was. I'm not the one for you, I know now. I'll never be yours, you'll never be mine. Our love can only exist in fairy tales. lost in fairy tales. I wish I could tell you exactly what you mean to me. I'm not pretending, but I really wish I was. I'm not the one for you. I know now. I'll never be yours, and you'll never be mine. I'll never be yours, you'll never be mine. I'll never be yours, and you'll never be mine. There we go. There's a song for you. A full-on song that I wrote in, I don't know, like half an hour. I don't know. I have to count back how many minutes that took me. But yeah, as I want to mention that this method might not work for everyone, but it's what works for me. I don't know if it'll help you or not, but yeah, if it's helpful, let me know. Bye.